Have you ever truly asked yourself, am I free? It sounds like a simple question. Obvious even. Of course you're free. You choose what to eat, what to watch, where to scroll, what to wear. But pause, really pause, and ask again, are you actually free? Because the moment you open your eyes, something peculiar happens. Before your feet even touch the ground, your hand reaches for your phone. Notifications, messages, memes, videos, information, distractions. Why? What are we looking for? A moment of relief, a jolt of stimulation, an escape? Maybe you play music while brushing your teeth, check Instagram while walking to work, put on a podcast while you eat. And if you ever find yourself alone in silence with no screen, no noise, what happens then? Anxiety, restlessness. That unsettling silence becomes unbearable. And so you distract yourself again. This isn't just a personal quirk. It's not just you. This is the default mode of modern society. A life filled with distraction, overstimulation, and the constant search for pleasure. Anything to avoid being alone with our thoughts. Pleasure in itself is not the enemy. It's a survival mechanism. But what happens when pleasure stops being a reward and starts becoming the goal? That's when pleasure turns into a prison. Aldous Huxley warned us in Brave New World. In his dystopia, people weren't forced. They were distracted, sedated, entertained. They never rebelled because they were never uncomfortable enough to try. Does that sound familiar? Look around you, infinite scroll, personalized content, on-demand everything. Even a 2-minute wait feels unbearable unless we're stimulated. We've replaced silence with noise, replaced purpose with distraction, replaced meaning with likes, views, and virtual rewards. And we call this freedom? If you can't go a single hour without checking your phone, who's really in charge? You're not a prisoner of war. You're a prisoner of comfort. And the bars of your cage? They're made of short videos, online shopping, and the illusion of choice. This is the perfect slavery. It doesn't feel like control because you're enjoying it. No one has to force you to comply when you're already addicted to the pleasure loop. Have you ever had a goal and found yourself avoiding it every day? You tell yourself you'll start tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. And deep inside, you start to hate yourself for it. That's the real cost. This isn't about laziness. This is about programming. You've been conditioned to believe that discomfort is dangerous, but it's not. It's necessary. And the more you numb it, the weaker you become. Pain isn't the enemy. It's a signal. It tells you something needs to change. If you numb every discomfort with entertainment, you lose the ability to change. And that's the real trap. Not that you're chained, but that you've forgotten how to escape. So, how do we break the cycle? It starts with something radical, deprivation, not forever, but intentionally. Remove the distractions, turn off the noise, let boredom in. At first it'll hurt, your brain will rebel, you'll crave the hit. But if you stay with it, something miraculous happens. Your mind resets. you begin to hear your real thoughts again. But don't stop there, because if you strip away pleasure and don't fill the void, you'll go back. You have to replace it with purpose. Purpose gives you meaning, and meaning gives you freedom. The moment you change, people will notice. Some will be inspired, others will feel threatened, because your freedom reminds them that they're not free. But stay strong. The world needs people like you. So I leave you with a choice. You can go back to scrolling, distracting, or you can take a breath. Sit in silence, ask the hard questions, and begin the slow, courageous work of reclaiming your mind. Freedom is not comfort, it's clarity, and it starts inside you. If this video resonated, like it, share it, subscribe. This channel is for people like you, people who question, reflect, and rise. And this is just the beginning.